Hello everyone, welcome back for more, and possibly the final bit of Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. Joining me is Yorkshire Raven.
Tally-ho, folks, and Jaws, that is unacceptable.
And that applies to almost the entirety of the last video.
Yeah.
Hopefully I remember to actually put 30 minutes of George getting basically butted in the groin by the goat. That would make me happy. But anyway. Let's see what we got here.
The handle turned easily, and the larger wheel began to revolve.
We've got a crank.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Oh, there went that.
Handle.
We've got a gargoyle with a whole bunch of little spots to look at.
No.
Yeah.
We will deal with you in a second once we've gotten all the stuff out of here.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
Yes, you can still
I
memorize it.
tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Let's see. We can leave, but one important thing we have to do is sift through the rubble. Because we're going to get a whole bunch of useless
I scrambled around
junk.
in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem. Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
It's a Yoshi
It was caked
coin.
with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle. With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Before you laugh, you know that pin top is actually going to be really important too.
Of course.
I didn't find
Quick
anything.
adventure.
One more look.
I didn't find anything.
Okay, so let's take a look at what we got in the inventory here.
It was a black plastic pen top. The cog was one of those objects I wished I hadn't carried in my pocket.
I can imagine that would be painful.
It was an old coin. The pipe could have been anything from 50 to several hundred years old. It was the handle from the church tower's winding mechanism. It had cog teeth mounted near its base.
Cog teeth, you say? Hmm. We got a pipe, right?
With the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the demon's mouth.
Maybe you should show a little more respect.
For a mythical medieval demon? Give me a break.
Okay. Go right ahead. Meddle with forces you don't understand. Incur the demon's wrath and burn in hell. Just see if I care.
That is a good point. Besides, the pipe doesn't actually go there.
Gargoyles were pretty much used as a way to ward off evil spirits anyway.
Yep.
It was no good. The demon wasn't inhaling.
So, we've got this here. Let's see. We need one more thing.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
There we go. Anything else? Nope, you're just going to shrug at us for that one, aren't you? So, now we need to turn this into a functioning door opener.
The cog was mounted on a short, slim spindle.
So,
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
because this is showing all kinds of respect, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
Yeah, we took the handle with us.
Really, we have no more use for it.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
They're holding their breath, waiting for us.
It looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late.
I wish I had your optimism.
So do I, George. Sometimes you're so negative.
Okay, we can no longer leave, so that's not an option.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
George, I don't like the enthusiasm you had for saying
look
that.
at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous.
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the Sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars. George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as
That
brothers,
is a pose.
only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund, kill him.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
Yep, let's
George.
see. We've got, I don't know if we've got as long as we want here, but we've only got one thing we can click on.
I think the
Come on,
response to what
George,
the
think
judge
of
said was,
something.
George,
What do you suggest?
But this place is full of explosives.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Really? Mama, I
We didn't
just
stay long in
killed a
Scotland.
man.
George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month. George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers,
Tell me about it. The clowns.
the jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
I think that's a step down from the purple push pop joke.
Yeah. It's also nothing that is clearly the director's cut content there.
Yep.
Considering how different the audio quality was, along with the both animation style and aesthetic.
Well, also the fact that Nico wasn't all that present in the original.
I think it's also the contrasting portrait pictures for the
Oh, yeah.
chatting scenes were also added for the director's cut as well.
Oh, yeah. All in all, though, this game, I think it still holds up. I mean, you've still got a case of the protagonist as a complete and total dumbass. You've still got that going on. But then again, that's most of the point-and-click adventure games from the 90s.
Yeah, it's just amusing if you hold up George's little repertoire compared to guidebuses for at least one game, who comes out tops for most illegal things done.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as incompetent as George is in many areas, considering he's given the players intelligence to solve the puzzles, and the game mostly works in real logic. It doesn't venture into the moon logic territory very often. So yeah, this is still a decent little game. You get a decent story out of it, you get some humor. But again, as we've said many times in many different ways and many different iterations on this channel, you can very much tell it was a first game. Because there are some things that definitely could have used some work, which the director's cut does do to kind of smooth over, but a few of the puzzles are still more than a little clunky to navigate. Like that dial puzzle we got right towards the end. That type of thing.
Using buttons rather than just being able to just rotate them manually.
Because I think that was a limitation of the game engine at the time. Couldn't really get a spinning dial to work out very well in the game engine. But yeah, this has been Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, the director's cut. You have anything else to add?
No, really. All that's been said, all that has to be said has been said.
But yeah, there are 4 sequels to this, and over the course of the future, I plan to get to them. More than likely, the two of us will tackle the rest of the series together. Just so we can see George grow, and oh no, who am I kidding? He's not going to grow.
Hang on, what's this thing you had me sign at the beginning of this recording project? Oh fuck, I'm here for the whole thing.
I told you not to worry about it. Your fault for listening.
This small font is bloody tiny.
You know I hired the guy that could write the Declaration of Independence on a grain of rice to write that, right?
I need two magnifying glass just to read this.
That's the beauty of it. I expect people to have one magnifying glass, but not a second one.
And I've reached a point in my life where I need to take my glasses off just to read the small print.
Yeah, I'm there too. I completely understand that.
But yes, I will be back. Like it not, I will be back.
But I think we will wrap up this series here. We will return with the sequel. Or we will return with something else. We don't know the future yet. But until whatever comes next, take care, everyone.
Doodle pip, folks.